Yo, what's up? Bob here. It is Record Store Day, June 18th, 2022. I am the first person here. It's 6 a.m. And it looks like I'm going to get everything I want. So, did you meet Owsley by chance, or
No. But I heard about him. I wasn't ready to be tripping in public at that point.
68, huh?
68.
Okay.
They didn't even have roadies. Garcia was setting up his own equipment. It was really nice because they were still kind of rough then. They weren't quite so polished.
Right.
A little funkier.
I love the Dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw them another time when they had like the 30-foot tall stack of speakers and it was all cones and tweeters.
Right, wall of sound, yeah.
5 channels. And Phil Lesh had his bass hooked up so that each string was a different channel. So when he'd do a walking bass line, it would go from left to right and right to left.
Wow.
It was sculpture.
Go ahead.
You want it? No, I don't.
And just like that, Record Store Day 2022 is over. I got up super early and I arrived at the first shop just before 6 o'clock. I was the only one there, so that meant that I was first in line. That's right. At 8 o'clock, the doors opened and we all went in, cool and calm, and there was enough records for everybody. That said, everyone I talked to wanted one of 2 titles, if not both of those titles. And as I was leaving, I realized I didn't have enough records. So I decided to visit some other Record Store Day events around town. And lo and behold, I found some cool stuff. And we're going to get into it right now. Coming in hot, I remember when this record came out in the mid-'80s. And it changed music forever. Run DMC, Raising Hell. Yeah. If you're like me, you're kind of old, you probably remember seeing the Walk This Way video for the first time and seeing Run DMC walk down those stairs in those Adidas and then eventually Aerosmith joining them on the Aerosmith classic Walk This Way. And to hear the track now with just the drum machine and the guitars and the rapping, if you want to call it rapping, I mean it's basically delivered in the exact same way that Steve Tyler delivered it. That said, songs like Tricky, songs like My Adidas, they could easily be rock songs, which just is proof positive that Run DMC knows how to rock a rap. Needless to say, this record turned the music industry on its head, and it hasn't been the same since. This is the Vinyl Me Please version of the record, mastered and cut from the original tapes on neon green vinyl. Very nicely done. I missed the MoFi one. And when I saw this for 35 bucks, I thought, oh yeah, that's coming home. And grabbed it up. Super stoked on that. And a great addition to my record store day stack. Now, when the doors opened at 8 o'clock this morning, the first record I grabbed was this. Prince, The Gold Experience. If you watched my video a few weeks ago, you know that I was after this hot and heavy. And I got it, clearly. Now, this album opens with The Most Beautiful Girl in the World. And boy, does it sound fantastic. Huge, clear soundstage. Very hi-fi sounding on my rig. I was super impressed. I don't know who got all the rights to all the Prince stuff. I don't know who's managing the estate, but they're doing a hell of a job. Everything they have done so far, they have taken so much care with, and they are not just, for lack of a better term, whoring out the material as a cash grab. I mean, sure, they're making plenty of money, but they are doing a great job with the releases. This sounds amazing. If I came back as a dolphin came on, and I was like, oh my God, I don't remember this song sounding this good. There's a burning guitar solo on it. Lenny Kravitz is on backgrounds. Whoo! This is a pretty strong record. I mean, Prince coming hard as the love symbol. There's a bunch of I Hate You remixes on here. It's pretty much one whole side of the second record. This is pretty cool. I'm super glad I got it. Songs like P Control are on here. You know, these are highly controversial tunes, and if you're a diehard Prince fan, you had to have this. Translucent gold vinyl. I am just blown away by this record. I'm super glad that I got it. I have absolutely zero regrets about this year's record store day. I am over the moon with the records that I got. So let's continue on. If we needed some brief intermission music, we would put this on. Here is Phineas. Yeah. Phineas Newborn Jr. Piano virtuoso. Fleet-fingered Phineas Newborn Jr. is what I would call it. I mean, this is a burning record. I mean, he is absolutely playing his ass off on this, and it's fantastic. I've seen a lot of people show this in the vinyl community. I've always wanted a copy. I've seen a couple OGs that were pretty bad condition. When I saw this Vinyl Me Please version of the record, I thought, okay, yeah, I'll grab that. This was $25. It's on black vinyl with the classic black Atlantic label, tip-on jacket, from the tapes, the whole deal. Ryan K. Smith and the Deadwax, super great sounding pressing. I could not pass it up. Back to the RSD releases. Pearl Jam live on 2 legs. We talked about this the other day as well. You knew I was getting it. I got it. And it exceeded my expectations. It's flat, quiet. By the way, the Prince is silent. I mean silent. And this one is as well. I really lucked out, I think, this year. You know, when you pull those records off the shelf, you might pull a warped one. You might pull one that has a flaw in the pressing, a scratch. You just never know. This year, I got lucky and pulled 2 fantastic, flat, silent records. Thankfully. This is on clear vinyl. Surprisingly silent. Somebody here on the front, maybe Vedder, getting wild in a long exposure shot. Great sounding record. Songs like Corduroy, Elderly Woman Behind a Counter in a Small Town, or I don't know what it's called. There's a bunch of awesome songs on this, Even Flow. This is from the No Code tour. This is beautiful sounding, great performance. this is a fantastic Record Store Day release. It's incredible. So I'm super glad I got that. This sounds great. Last but not least, my last stop of the day was at the comic book shop. I always stop in there and see what they got. They got everything. No one was there. They had the big table laid out, all the Record Store Day records there. It was me and another guy in there. And I'd already gotten the records I wanted. And I was like, I'll look through the used stuff. And as I was looking through a crate of used records, I found this sealed copy of Jeff Beck's Truth from Mobile Fidelity. The original master recording, yeah. This is another Mo-Fi that I missed when it came out that I wanted badly. And to find this sitting there on Record Store Day, I thought, oh man, here we go. So I pulled it, and we all know this record. Beck's Bolero, Rock My Plimsoll, Green Sleeves is on here. I mean, this is a fantastic record. Rod Stewart on vocals, Ronnie Wood on bass. Badass. Jeff Beck, Truth, Mobile Fidelity pressing on 45 RPM. Beautiful sounding, quiet, flat. Just perfection. It's very nice. So, to recap, I got Jeff Beck's Truth. Pearl Jam, live on 2 legs. Here is Phineas. Prince, The Gold Experience. The Love Symbol, The Gold Experience. And Run DMC's Raising Hell. Pretty good Record Store Day. That said, quite a bit of cash here. But, with a mix of Record Store Day releases and just general releases, my Record Store Day was pretty epic. And I got to go out and support my local record stores, which is the most important thing about Record Store Day. I know a lot of people get caught up in the corporate record store TM, but we all know what it's really about. It's about keeping the doors open to all of these local record stores so that they can keep selling us records when we would like to buy them. That's it. And we're in this cool new Condors in the System shirt. Yeah, that's pretty neat, huh? Yeah, there's a link to it in the comments. Anyway, please like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave some comments. And until we meet again, that's right, folks. Bob out.
Besides that, they had roaches that were that big.
What?
You stomp on them 3 times and they get up and walk away. It's kind of scary. It's like an invasion of the body snatchers.
Oh,
Carry you off. Pretty much.
That's rough.
That's what it looked like. There'd be a whole bunch of them. There wasn't just 1 or 2. There'd be like 15 or 20. It was a scary thought.
Oh.
But enjoy. I'll be down later to look around, see what they got.
Cool.
Have a good one.
Take it easy. Be careful.